welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make an item activated door in vanilla Minecraft. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So here's one I made earlier. As you can see, it's quite a small redstone contraption, but I think it's rather cool. So basically what you do is I know it doesn't look the best, but like, if you're trying to hide A, a redstone torch, and B, a barrel inside a wall, I'm thinking trapdoor's probably the best option. But basically, you put the item in the barrel, just saying it won't be a barrel in the initial design, but you put the command block in, or whatever item you've chosen, it opens, step on the pressure plate, it closes, and then you look in the hopper over here, and the command block comes out. And I know you can't actually currently get out, but I may in future come up with a way to get out. So that's probably, actually, now thinking about it, that's probably a really important thing to have on a doorway. But we'll just ignore all laws of making doors for now, shall we? We don't need laws around here. So for this video, I don't think I'm actually going to use the same colour palette as my wall, but I'm going to make it kind of seem like, so just imagine this was like inside a room of a mansion, so just hold on a sec while I build a mansion real quick. Or maybe a room of a mansion, that would probably be more makeable. So I know it's not the best of rooms, but if you just imagine this as like, if you do have like one of those giant mansions, just imagine this is like a small corner of a room. You have like a little library over here, just add some random bookshelves in random places. And yeah, so this is where the door is going to be, and then somewhere over here will be our hidden trigger device. Now I'm debating between two things, whether to put a painting on the wall or to make you drop an item through the floor. I don't know, which one would look cooler? I mean, to be honest, if you were going into someone's house, you'd almost always search behind paintings, so that might be a bit obvious. So I'm just going to say dropping through it. Oh, I did not mean to break the floor. That never happened. So the very first things you're going to need for this are some pistons, and basically you just go around to where you think your secret tunnel should be, then you just replace those, and that's where the entrance is going to be opening up. So those pistons. Oh wait, I've placed those pistons in the wrong place. Sorry, I meant, if I just build these over here, you need to place them 1 block away, so then there's a 1 block space. So if these two are powered, they'll extend, and if they're unpowered, this will go back, which I think is probably how I want to do it. So I'll have a torch toggle system somewhere in here. So now for the input through the floor. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, if I just quickly get some blocks here, place some rails, I'll put a minecart with hopper over here. Actually, no, now that I think about it, let's put a hopper there, rail, minecart with hopper, and if I just dig down here and break the rail, yeah, so that should now work. And then if we get ourselves a piston, just a regular piston, otherwise I don't think this is going to work, and then I'll just get myself a redstone torch, why not? And then basically you're going to want to push a block into the hopper minecart. So now you can see this hopper minecart is buried inside the block, but if I throw an item in here, it will vanish and it will go into this bottom hopper. So that's the start of our system. If you've got that right, then you're off to a good start. So actually, now what you want to do, I can't believe I didn't do this before, but you're gonna actually want to make like the kind of passage place, or kind of like the place where you want your secret tunnel-y thing to lead to, basically. And you should probably leave a gap here so that you can pick up your item again after you've put it through the door. Otherwise, you'd have to use up one of your perhaps even precious items just so that you can get into your base. So now you get yourself the corresponding pressure plate to whatever block palette you're using. Because I'm using spruce planks, I can just use a spruce plate. I can't talk! I can't talk! I was trying to say pressure plate. Get the pressure plate that matches your colour scheme, so it won't just stand out. So, for example, the quartz one I built over there, I had to use an iron trapdoor because that was the only real one that matched my, Did I just say trapdoor? I don't think I said trapdoor, but if I did, I meant pressure plate. Yeah, you need the pressure plate which will match your color palette. I just think it looks nicer. I mean, you by all means go ahead and use like a stone pressure plate here, but I feel like if you use one which blends in, it looks a lot cooler. So now comes the slightly more complicated bit. So you're going to need to do quite a bit of stuff with this comparator hopper. So you're going to need to feed a comparator out of it and put a repeater in, and then just some not a comparator, some more redstone dust. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to detect if there's an item in there. So if I just come around this side and then I drop my item down here, then is it hang on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, okay, apparently these work differently. Never mind. But yeah, you can see that works. So then you want to put some more redstone dust going along with some repeaters just to boost it along. And what you want to do is to lead that into where your pistons are going to be. So basically make it so that if there is an item in that hopper, it's going to unpower the pistons. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably make this a redstone torch and add some dust up here. Yeah, so there we go. That now toggles. I don't know why that's not worked. Okay, you may need to make some alterations to my design, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so now what should happen is if I throw my item in here, then the door opens. And then if I come around here and take my item out, then the door closes. Okay, I think this works. So now you actually need to revisit this place and the pressure plate. So if you just, I'll just patch that up. Oh, no, I don't want to place one over there. And if I just get myself a pressure plate, there we go, spruce pressure plate. Then that should light up the redstone dust down here. So if I just chuck an item on there you go. So if that happens, then that should be good. And then basically you need to get the redstone line from under there and run it all the way around. There's no particular way to do this. Just do it so that it doesn't touch any of the other redstone wires. And then it reaches somewhere over here. Okay, so now my redstone dust is a bit closer. I'm actually going to come around here and place a repeater there. No, I'm not. I'm really not. What I am going to do though is I'm going to get myself a redstone torch, and I'm just going to place another hopper under here and feed it into that block there. So then, if I have that that hopper powered like so, and then have some redstone dust leading up here to link up with the redstone dust you have over here. And again, make sure it doesn't intersect with any of the other redstone or you could break the system. And yeah, so now we've got a line leading from here to there. And what this should do is, if I just go and quickly throw an item onto the pressure plate over here, just throw an item on, then if you come over here, you can see that this redstone torch is off, so this hopper can redirect blocks. So basically what this part of the system does, this is the first half of the item return system. Basically this means that if you step on this pressure plate, then the item will start getting returned to you. I actually need to shift this one sideways. Will that still work with the design? Yeah, okay. So then if you just go like that, or just make a little alcove off to the side, we'll be needing that later. So now basically the next thing you need to do is to make a really, really long hopper line. So you need to line up where you have your hoppers from before and just place a hopper or a chest, or I'm just going to use a hopper because it's easier. But then if I just go along here, is my hopper okay? So my hopper is over there. So if I just, no, I don't want to feed into there. Okay, this may be a bit trickier than I thought. If you lead those in and then lead that in, there we go. So if I just quickly go into spectator mode, so that I can actually escape. And then I'll just go back. No, not spectator mode. Creative mode. There we go. And yeah, so then we've got that part in place. So now we've got a hopper line leading to here. So now if you want to, you can place a dropper here. I think it's a dropper. Yeah, it's a dropper. And then if you place a dropper here, you can do the system, which I've shown off in quite a few of my my tutorials so far, which is the system where it basically detects if a dropper has an item in it. I'm really hoping this isn't going to mess up any of my other systems. Just in case, I'm going to make that a repeater, and then just have some more dust going along there. No, not change. Don't. Oh no! Stop. There we go. And then you just place some more redstone dust there. And now, if you go to this side, you should have your output somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's not actually anything to do with the circuit, but it means that you can get your redstone out to this end. Okay, so I had to have a bit of a rejig of the redstone over here because this stuff over here is going to clash with our dropper system. But basically what we've now got, if I go back into spectator mode, we've got a comparator going into there, which then leads into one of these. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to change this. Hang on, I'll just go back to, no, stop. Game mode creative. I'm going to need to change some of this around, won't I? Oh my goodness, this is, oh no, now there's something up there. Okay, that's over there. Honestly, I don't think it should be this hard, but like if you want to make a return system for this, then, or like a chest system for this, then feel free. But be warned, it may be it may be a tiny bit complicated. Okay, I've made a few more modifications. Sorry if this does take you a while, or if this tutorial takes you a bit longer than it took me, but it's a lot more complicated to make a chest return system than I remember. But basically, if you go down here, I put that repeater on a slab in case you're wondering, and then I just put that redstone there. I may as well put a repeater there for good measure, and that dropper should just drop up straight into whatever we put there. I don't know currently what I want to be there. If I just cover that up, that shouldn't do any damage to any of our redstone. I'm really hoping that it will work with a chest. So if it would, that would be really, really nice. But yeah, so now we've got our return system. Basically, if this chest doesn't work, just use like a shulker box or something. I can guarantee that shulker boxes work. But yeah, so your item will be returned in there. If I just do that, then it should return your item. So I think if I just patch up some of this, come on. Yeah, if I just patch up some of that, I think it may be ready for its first test. Okay, I did make the small addition of a painting. There is nothing behind this painting, but I think it's just a cool touch to it. But if I just get myself, I'm just gonna get myself a netherite sword because why not? If I walk over to this block here, throw my sword. Hmm. Why did that? It's stuck in this. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, I was just a bit stupid with this part. You need to put the comparator there, and then the repeater after that, and that should work. There we go. Okay. So now you can see that's dropped away. I step on that, the door closes, checking the chest. Checking the chest. So another slight change has been made to the system. I added an extra repeater here because this signal wasn't strong enough. That's why it didn't work last time. So if this is the second test now, I throw my sword in, then this opens, walk through, that closes, check in the chest, and I get my item back. I'd say that is a job very well done. So I'll just do an all-around panning shot of it, and in a sec I'll go into spectator mode and just do a recap of all of the circuits. So I'll just pan around this for a bit. Okay, so now I'm in spectator mode and I'm going through go through all the systems. So we start off over here with the hopper minecart feeding into this hopper, which feeds into this hopper. This comparator detects that there's something in that hopper, which then powers this redstone, which goes all the way around here, which deactivates the door. Then you walk through the door, step on the pressure plate. Then the pressure plate activates this redstone, which goes all the way along here, all the way around there, around here, to deactivate the redstone torch, which is locking this bottom hopper down here. And because it's not locked anymore, that then starts flowing the item, or items, probably just item, all the way into here, into this dropper. Then this comparator detects that there's something in the dropper, which then sends a redstone output all the way along here, all the way around here with that extra repeater, all the way down here and into that dropper, which then fires up into the chest in here. And that's where you get your item output. And there's still no way to get out, but I could probably make a way which just inputs a temporary item if I want to get out. And I'm going to end off the video there for today, guys. I hope that you I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and maybe use this design in your world. I may, once I've got some more resources, use this in the castle on my Endercraft survival to maybe make like a secret entrance or something. I don't know, if I do, then that would be awesome. So if you want, stay tuned for that. But yeah, even if you don't, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!